I love cooking steak. I think we always get excited about it. Everyone in the family loves it. And as much as I love steak and chips, and we always will, like, what more is there? What other vibes rock with that incredible piece of meat? I'm kind of going to North Africa, sort of Moorish flavours. This is a great little dish that I'm doing for me and Jules. A nice little sharing steak with couscous, beautiful tomatoes, artichokes, and I've got some flavours in there that are just gonna pop. So this is steak, but with a little bit of a difference. Now, we can start with the couscous. Me and my mob love this. I've seen lots of people get worried about it being sticky or overcooking it and it goes quite stodgy. Look, the simplest thing in the world is go in with the couscous, right? That's just like a little cup for two of us. A nice bunch of mint for this dish. Grab the stalks, twist it off, and that will infuse straight into the couscous. I've got some boiling water, and all I have to do is just cover the couscous. That is it. And then I put a lid on top, leave that for 12 to 15 minutes, and just let that plump up. It could not be simpler. Right, the steak. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. A nice sirloin steak. It's about 1 inch thick. Often when you go to the supermarket, they'll pre-portion steaks for you. If you want to get that really gorgeous and brown on the outside and blushing or medium on the inside, it's really hard. Go for one really thick steak for 2 people. It will taste much better. It will be more tender because of the way that you cook it. I'm going to season this quite generously with black pepper, so to create almost like a bark. Nice sea salt on top like that. Press it in. And then move this around. This will not only season it and flavour it, but also kind of protect it a little bit as well. Because we're going to go straight onto the hot part of the barbie. That'll start sizzling and be beautiful. So let's flip the board. You could do this in a pan. I would start on the fat side for about 3 minutes. Let that fat go brown, golden and render, and then just put it over, let it fry, put it over, let it fry. So whether you do it inside or outside, it's all good. Look at that. Oh, the dancing fat is beautiful. It's going to be heavenly, but there's more. Get a pan on. I quite like using pans on a barbecue. It means you can do extra little jobs. You can fry things off, you can dress things, you can even steam or boil if you want to. So there's more flavours that I'm taking from Morocco. Nice almonds. Just a little handful. By toasting them, you're going to get more nuttiness. Okay, couscous going, steak on. To go with it, lovely sweet cherry tomatoes. So take your tomatoes and just half them. Keep an eye on that steak. I want to cook that medium rare. Jules likes it medium, so I'll go for that. But nice and blushing, nice and juicy. When the nuts here are nice and toasted, get that steak off. Look at that. Sizzling away. The resting juices will come out. At the same time, just a little bit of honey. And the honey will mix with the juices and create a gorgeous sauce. And then, those lovely almonds that we've toasted, sprinkle over the top. So let that rest away nicely, and then go in with the veggies. I want to use a maybe more unusual vegetable, artichokes, and this will be beautiful with the couscous and the tomatoes. And some people get freaked out by how to prep them and peel them and take the heart out. Look, if you get them in a jar, they're done for you. They're amazing. You can have them like that, raw, or we can cook them. Take some of the oil that comes with these lovely artichokes, put half a jar of the artichokes in the pan, and we'll start building up the most amazing flavour for the veggies. If you've never had artichokes before, they're absolutely delicious. There's one ingredient here that will completely transform this, preserved lemons. Now, you can get these in supermarkets, and they're an odd little ingredient, but these are small lemons that have the most incredible fragrance, and they're so delicious. If I cut it in half, can you see they're quite seedy? But don't judge these little fellas by their small size and their seediness, because the flavour is amazing. It's like an ultra lemon. Get rid of these seeds, finely slice, and then sprinkle that in with the artichokes. Now you can see the artichokes getting really nicely crisp, which is gorgeous. Look at that. Then the tomatoes. Sweet, fragrant. One final flourish with the veggies. If we go back to the beginning of the story where we used the mint stalks in the couscous, pick off all the mint leaves. That mint flavour is delicious. We love it with roast lamb. Maybe more unusual with the steak, but honey, mint, fragrant, funk with the lemon, really popping flavours and really popping colour as well. It's really fast and really beautiful. So, in with the mint, and that will just wilt down. Then let's have a look at our couscous. Got the mint stalks here. That can go. Lovely compost. Let's fork it up. And that's light and fresh. Look at that. Really, really nice. So, we are all ready to rock and roll. Let me just put it here for 1 second. Couscous, veg done, steak is rested nicely. Now, on this steak, there's this little bit of fat here and sinew, which is always tough and never a pleasure. Cut that off, and as soon as I've done that, then slice it up. Nice, blushing. That's how Jules likes it, medium. What's quite nice about when you do a medium steak is you can get the nice blushing bit on the inside for you, and then I can give the missus the well done bit on the outside, so she's happy. We've got all of these incredible juices here as well, look at that. And if I just pour that over the steak, that's pretty special. Really nice, sweet resting juices and the nuts. Let's plate it up now. Couscous, for us at home, is a really good staple. Jules is always using it for the kids at least once a week. Look at that. The colours of the tomatoes and the artichokes are amazing. And I'm going to put half of it on, like that, add a little bed for our steak, and lay that over the top. So we've got steak, we've got the nuts, we've got the veg on the bottom. You know, the juices will all go into each other. And look, the great thing about the couscous is it's soaking up all of those juices and flavours. And then the veggies. Look at that, full of colour, excitement, amazing flavours. I'm really looking forward to tucking into that. Let's have a little try. Come on. I don't want to ruin it. Let's get this little bit here. Get some couscous, some tomato, a little bit of the old mint there. The sweetness of the honey, the lemon's there. Of course, the steak is just gorgeous and tender. That just feels like a really vivacious, exciting, delicious meal. So come on, let's serve it up. Jules, dinner.